Ginger Runner. What is up, everybody? Ethan Newberry, the Ginger Runner, here for another gingerrunner.com review. A blast from the past. I reviewed the first version of this shoe back in 2012. It's been a number of years. There's been a number of versions since then. Well, I guess only two. I am reviewing the New Balance 1400 version 3. This shoe has been on the market now for quite a while, but so many of you guys have recommended that I try it out. I have a bunch of friends that have been running in it multiple distances, 5Ks, 10Ks, marathons, and even the 100-mile distance. So I was like, you know what? It's about time that the Ginger gives this one a shot. I loved the first version so much. You can even go back and watch that review. I'm just gushing about the first version that I thought hopefully that love would translate into the third version. This guy. Maybe some improvements as well. And guess what? My hopes and dreams came true. Really digging the New Balance 1400 version 3. The classic, lightweight, neutral, low-profile racing shoe for pretty much any distance. I'm a huge fan of the way it looks, huge fan of the way it runs. Let's get on with this review, starting with things that I like. As with the first version, the upper. First thing that I really noticed when putting the shoe on was just how comfortable the upper was. It's seamless, it's super minimal, just some welded overlays over the top. It's not necessarily super accommodating to super wide feet. Comfortable on long runs, short runs, gets the job done. Good upper. Fast. The shoe is super light, agile, nimble. It really doesn't feel like you're wearing much shoe at all. It's a collaboration between the super lightweight minimal upper and more responsive low stack midsole material. Sit back, relax, and do a nice casual run in it, but you can also get up there on your forefoot and midfoot and just blast. Super fun shoe, really great for the speed workouts. One of my biggest likes about the shoe is the multi-use. You can do road races in this. You can do trail races as long as it's not super muddy because the outsole isn't necessarily super grippy. But for the dry trail races, you get enough protection with this shoe to actually enjoy it and not get your feet completely beat up. But even further than that, it's a fantastic casual wear as well. I just love the looks of it, so I can wear it with pretty much anything, and I dig it. Multi-use is a huge like for me. And finally, laces. Compared to version 1, the laces sucked. These are great. Fairly traditional, wide, flat laces. Basically, I had to include this in the likes because I disliked the first version so much that it's a vast improvement for me. So, yay, the laces are better. Whee! Of course, with all things that I review, there are a couple of things that I dislike. Cushioning. You're not going to buy this shoe for the maximal cushioning or any of the high stack heights and real soft midsole material. More responsive. That can lead to a harsher underfoot feel for those who may not be used to it. But those who are looking to go fast or have a more responsive ride, you don't look for that extra cushioning. The shoe is awesome. The heel cup. I've actually noticed this in a variety of New Balance kicks. The way it pops up here over the Achilles area, I have gotten a bit of abrasion. As long as you have socks that come above this little bump there, you should be fine. Your Achilles should be fine. Not necessarily going to get a lot of blistering. But I noticed it on a couple runs with the lower profile socks. And finally, durability. I think it's improved from the first version that I demoed, but overall the shoe won't necessarily last you for hundreds and hundreds of miles. Though I do have friends that are running in it for 100-mile races, which is just crazy and beyond what I would think that the shoe is capable of. However, I put maybe 60 to 80 miles on this pair, and while it's holding up well now, I do see weak spots where it could potentially break down a little prematurely. But again, it's a super lightweight, reduced, neutral runner. I'm not buying it to get thousands of miles. Alright, so that is it for likes and dislikes about the New Balance 1400 version 3. Again, I think it's an improvement over the first version, which I already like, so I think it's a pretty solid road racer, speed trainer, trail runner. It's kind of the jack of all trades for those of you looking for a more minimal, more reduced running ride that'll really benefit from something used to go fast. So let's get on with the points. Quality. I like the materials that they're using here, both upper, midsole, and outsole material. I think it could last longer than I expected. I'm going to give it 4 out of 5. Comfort. Again, by being a jack-of-all-trades sort of shoe where you can wear it on road, trail, even casually, I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 because it's comfortable in all of those situations. Price, it's about $100. You know, and in today's shoe market, that's a fairly decent price, anywhere between 3 and 4 out of 5, but I'm going to round up and give it 4 out of 5. Finally, looks. I loved the first version, and I like this version a lot as well. 5 out of 5. One of the few shoes I'll actually give 5 out of 5 for, purely because I like the way it looks, and to prove that, just smell it. Smells terrible. The dovetail dislike is that it just retains smell, but then again, I wear it so much that perhaps that's just my feet. That brings our grand total to 17 out of 20. Damn good score. Version 3 of the 1400 from New Balance. A solid, lightweight, reduced running shoe. Remember, if you want to find out more information about this shoe, I'm working with Running Warehouse right now. There's a link in the description to find out more, as well as a coupon to get you 10% off many, many items in the store. So use it. Have you run in the New Balance 1400 version 3? It's been out for so long now. I'm sure many of you have run in it. Let me know in the comments below what you think about it, or perhaps it's something that you're looking at. Again, if you like this review, make sure you like, favorite, share, and subscribe to this channel, youtube.com/thegingerrunner. I'm a across all the social networks. Over on Twitter, it's @thegingerrunner. On Facebook, it's facebook.com/thegingerrunner. On Instagram, it's @EthanNewberry. And of course, gingerrunner.com. If you want to help contribute to the channel, help make new films happen, help the channel grow, go to patreon.com/thegingerrunner. New live shows starting February 1st every single Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You will not want to miss that. That is it for today's review. Hope you guys liked it. The shoe is really fun. Subscribe. We'll see you guys next week. Get out there, train hard, race harder, and party the hardest. I know I am. Bye.